What's good, Wildcat fans? Just broke a couple hours ago. Zoom Diallo commits to Kentucky. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. I'm your host, Big Tone of the BBN for Live podcast, and let's break this all down today. Been going wait till the last minute to do this video, see if anybody more commit, because I know we had 3 players on campus today. We'll get into all that. These pieces could start moving fast, so let's hop into this, y'all. Zoom Diallo is a great pickup for Mark Pope. I mean, a great pickup. I think he's a solid defender, a guard that can score at all 3 levels. And I'm going to break down his offensive game here in just a second. But he averaged 15 points a game, almost 5 assists a game, right, 5 assists a game, shot 32% from 3. And you're going to think 32% from 3 is not good. But a lot of that, he was creating his own shots. Because I'm going to break it down what he caught on catch and shoots, what he done on open shots, stuff like that. Mid-range, he was in the 95th percentile on scoring. Ball handling, he's in the 95th, 92th percentile in ball handling usage. This is an elite guard that can get downhill, can score all 3 levels, play solid defense, and distribute and create for others too. I like the pickup a lot. I like the pickup. I know we didn't get Rob Wright, but this was his second choice, and he got Zoom. That's big time for this program and the right direction for Mark Pope. Let's dive into more about Zoom on shooting. Zoom on catch and shoot threes shot 37% on catch and shoots. Catch and shoots threes, he shot 37%. Wide open shots, 52.6, I think, on wide open shots. Y'all think about that. He's a good shooter. And you go look at his form, he's got good form. He's a big guard that can score in the mid-range in the paint. That opens up his driving. That also lets him, hey, might have to play a step back on him if he can get by us. He's a big guy, can bully his way with smaller guards. This is a great pickup. Now, let's get into Donnie Freeman. Donnie Freeman. I think we got a better chance of committing him than we do with UConn. Now, I'm going to get more into that in just a second. But Donnie Freeman is 6'9", 30% from 3, 15 points a game, 7 boards. That's the elite 4 right there. He can do it. He played in ACC. Pretty much a star. I know he's had a foot injury, stuff like that. But I like the pickup if we can get him. If he commits, I'll be ecstatic. Because then you got Zoom. You got Donnie Freeman. You got 1-2. Then we get Terrence Stokes. I'm talking, you got a big 3 right there that can carry you a long way. Because you got Zoom at the 1, Stokes at the 3, and you got Freeman at the 4. And you think about that. That's good. And then you could play small ball maybe a little bit and put Freeman at the 5 and Stokes at the 4 if you had to, just for a little bit. He could guard the 4, Stokes. But it's all going to have to see how these pieces play out. And let's talk about this UConn situation. UConn just committed a big 6'10", plays a center. But when I look at it, if I'm Donnie Freeman, you just committed, but I hadn't even took the visit yet. So what does that say? Is UConn afraid that Donnie Freeman's going to commit Kentucky? We'll have to see. But I know one thing, do I want to compete against a 6'10" that could possibly play my position at the 4? Or do I want to come to Kentucky and pretty much have a starting lineup? So we'll have to see, but I like what Donnie Freeman brings to the table. Well, let's go ahead and talk about these role players that are visiting. I do consider them role players because they came from mid-majors, but they averaging good points per game. So let's hop into this. We got Jalen Cox, who is a combo guard. I think would be great if we could get him for the right price. Him being able to push Mason Williams, could be that 2 off the bench, maybe in the point guard off the bench, depending on what's going on with that. He averaged 16 points a game, 36% from 3. That ain't bad. He played against us his freshman year. Because I went back, I was like, what? He played against us his freshman. Jalen Cox had 8 assists. And I think 10 points. I mean, he can play against the high-level teams. Arizona, he played fairly decent, and that was his freshman year. So when I look at it, I think he could be a good player off the bench, could come in and play with us and help us out a lot off that bench. And then the next one I'm going to mention is Sebastian Roskin. I think that's how you pronounce it, with Colorado. And I looked at this dude, and you go look at his stats. The stats don't impress you. But go watch some of this dude's highlights. And I watched like the season highlights from Colorado with him. And they was actually pretty good. I was impressed by what I was seeing. He was shooting his freshman year 18% from 3. He jumped it up to almost 30% from 3. His freshman year, he was averaging 7 points. He jumped it up to 11 points. So we get him. We got 2 more years of eligibility with. So I like that pickup we can get him. Those two I'm very interested in, because you think about it. Jalen Cox, 16 points per game as a guard. Can he come to a major school like a big blue button, come off the bench and provide scoring, provide somebody who can just keep the movement going and help us out? And then we get Sebastian Roskin, another 6'9", can do a little bit of everything, handle the ball, pass the ball, shoot the ball. I mean, I'm liking that a lot. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. I'm out. I'll see y'all in the next one.